Laura Ballman is an expert on national security and foreign affairs, and she joins us this morning. Laura, well, let's begin here. Is a China invasion of Taiwan imminent or a possibility in the near future?
We know that President Xi has ordered the PLA to be prepared to take Taiwan by 2027. Now, whether that's possible or not is unclear, but the trajectory is certainly concerning. Whether it's 2027, 2035, 2040, from a U.S. perspective, we need to make sure that we stay ahead of the Chinese military because they're trying to achieve parity. And from a business perspective, this is, there are challenges for American companies. We know that Beijing has been stealing our R&D, has been committing corporate espionage, both with human beings and cyber. So we need to work against that. But there are also opportunities. And in particular, the defense industrial base is going to have to increase capacity, particularly shipyards and sea-based materials, because remember, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan wasn't about the sea, and this one is going to be.
Right. I want to move on to this issue. Republican Congressman Brad Wenstrup, he's calling for an investigation after more than 100 U.S. documents were leaked on social media. Yeah. They detailed information on the war in Ukraine, the Middle East, and China. Listen to this. I'll get your comment, Laura.
I think it's a huge deal, obviously. The 100 documents or so, as reported by the New York Times, and you mentioned about Ukraine, Middle East, and China, very serious. And the Biden administration is saying very little. Maybe they're worried that it'll rekindle some of the president's malfeasance with classified documents, but the Pentagon confirmed the leak. The question comes in, was this stolen from within, or was it hacked from outside?
Well, that's a good question. I spoke to Katie McFarland earlier today, Laura, and she said it could have come from any number of places. But bottom line is, how dangerous is this?
Well, anytime classified documents are leaked, it's dangerous. They're classified to protect methods, sources, and content. In this case, what is curious is these appear to be authentic documents that have then been doctored, and not doctored with particularly sophisticated methods. And in each case, when they have been altered, it's to make Russia look stronger than Moscow actually is in its war against Ukraine. So that's really, that's the focus. Who it could have, who would have wanted to steal and alter these documents. Certainly, it looks like it's somebody who had access to the actual paper documents. That could be the black book, which is sort of the slang used within the Pentagon to describe the briefing book. It could be someone as junior as having access to a burn bag. So it's unclear whether, again, it could just be an individual, angry, anti-American person from within, or it could be someone who was recruited by the Russians. We just don't know at this point.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? And they also say that this information was shared with a lot of the allies, and so the potential for a leak is much greater. And this could change the way they do things in the future, don't you think?
I think that, unfortunately, over the last several administrations, Democrat and Republican alike, we've had to deal with leaks. And you always have to, in my experience at least, both in counterintelligence and in operations, one always has to balance all right, we need a joint investigation, we need to figure out who did this, how it was done, but we also don't want to close off information sharing so that our leaders don't get the information they need.
Fascinating stuff, though. Laura Ballman, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. We do appreciate it. Thank you.